The movie introduces us to Paradise Falls, a dangerous unknown explored by Charles Muntz. My pencil is out there. Yeah. And when Charles brings back the skeleton of the monster of Paradise Falls, scientists were like, nuh-uh, it's fake. No. And with his title stripped and humiliated, Charles vows to capture the monster alive and says he won't come back until he does so. And as the kid glazes him, little Carl Fredricksen wants to be an explorer just like Charles.
You're gay.
Huh? And upon hearing noises, Carl checks out a worn-down house and meets Ellie.
你是疯了吗?
Wow.
What the hell?
My balloon.
Only boys get in here, not just some diaper-wearing baby that's the height of a leprechaun.
Alright, you're in. Welcome aboard.
But I'm super shy. I don't bite. Look. Shiba. I was gonna put this in the trash, but you can have it.
Huh?
My name's Ellie. Come here, let's get your ugliest balloon. So it's right over there. Well, then go get it, pussy. Oh, man, I don't wanna, but I gotta show what's up, so I'm a
And with little Carl injured, Ellie gives a wonderful surprise. She then shows him her adventure book and that her dream is to go to Paradise Falls.
I want my house right next to it. Cross your heart. Cross it. Swear you'll take me there. You promise. No backing out. See ya, loser. 你是疯了吗? You know, I can see your poop stains on your pants. I like you. Wow.
And they end up getting married, with Ellie being a green flag for giving a short man a chance. Man, poor guy didn't get a growth spurt. They then buy the same house where they first met and renovate it to a much fruitier looking home. As Ellie and Carl both work at the same zoo with bro selling balloons for a living. Ellie then talks about wanting and having kids. But God was like,
No. Oh, no.
which is actually pretty sad, so Carl tries comforting her with her childhood dream to travel together to Paradise Falls. So the plan works. Since Carl hates kids so much, instead of getting Ellie to adopt the kid, their goal is to save up some money and travel to South America. But this part of the film doesn't add up, so you get a flat tire, a leg injury, and some damage to your property. So you use the savings, that's fine. But even after all that, the film shows us you're in your early 30s, and then after some necktie scenes, then bang, you're 50. Then some more neckties, and now they're at least 70 years old, and you still haven't taken her to Paradise Falls. What have you been doing for 4 decades? 4 decades without any kids. You have no excuse not to be able to save up and travel to Venezuela. And the scene is ridiculous as well. This photo has been in your living room this entire time, but it took you 4 decades to look at it and go, oh, Paradise Falls. So bro finally buys the plane tickets at an age where his wife can't even walk properly and thinks it's a good time to travel now. This is so sad. I feel bad for Ellie. You married a short man that gave you no kids or traveled anywhere with you who sold balloons for a living. And bro even crossed his heart and still couldn't keep a single promise. I'm not saying Carl's a bad guy. He's a good dude with good intentions. But come on, you couldn't take her traveling not even once in 40 years? Now in present day, his whole neighborhood is getting redeveloped with Carl's house the last one standing. As bro continues to get offers to sell his house and go to a retirement home. So when a worker tries to get him to sell, he's like, yeah, let me talk to him.
Oi, dickhead. Yeah, you better eat my ass if you want this house.
Shit, I am not with him. You know, you can have my house.
Really?
When I'm dead. And as he's chilling, he hears some knocks on the door. What the hell?
Good morning. Do you want the fried rice, the egg roll, or the steamed pork lamb chop?
What?
For $2.90, I give you the egg rolls.
No.
I could, give you some rice.
No.
Well, look at you, you old piece of shit.
No, I don't like Asians.
What the hell?
But bro feels bad, so he finds out the kid named Russell needs an assisting the elderly badge to become a senior wilderness explorer.
The wilderness must be explored.
Hi, Zeki. So bro makes up a bird called a snipe to get Russell to leave and look for it. But then he sees a vehicle ruin his mailbox, which gets him to come out of his house. And although the worker offered to fix it, he still shouldn't have touched it and pulled it away from Carl. And Carl shouldn't have hit him because now he's got a case of assault and will lose his house. And people be like,
Oh my gosh, that old man crazy.
and instead of trying to explain the situation, he runs away. And the guy wanting his house be like,
Oh, you screwed now.
So he gets taken to court, loses his house, and has to go to a retirement home. So when he packs his bag, he sees Ellie's adventure book, which reminds him of the promise he made to her as he closes the book at stuff I'm going to do. And Carl devises a plan overnight, which I don't think he did by himself. He had to hire some people. Because when they try escorting him to the retirement home, he's like, nope. And unleashes a ridiculous amount of helium balloons, which is apparently enough to make a house float up in the air for bro to go to Venezuela. So long. Oh! So he travels with his house only using a compass and a photo of South America. Just look at that. You're telling me he did all of that in the span of a day by himself? So while bro's in the sky chilling, he again hears knocks on the door. He's like, the fuck? And ends up seeing Russell.
Hi, Mr. Fredricksen.
What are you doing here, kid?
Please let me in.
No. Alright, come in. And as Russell makes himself at home steering the house like it's his house, bro gets tempted to fulfill his hatred for kids by dropping Russell from the sky. A man can only dream.
I do your taxes.
Carl then puts his hearing aids on mute because he don't like them kids while a storm kicks in and sucks in the house. With the storm being too strong for the old man, he's able to save a few things from breaking before eventually passing out.
Phew, I thought you were dead.
And turns out Russell's the MVP for using his GPS and steering the house to Paradise Falls.
With this baby, we'll never be lost. Huh? No.
Could you imagine if Russell wasn't there and Carl passed out in the storm? He could either be in Mexico or in the middle of the ocean. But thanks to Russell, they literally land in Paradise Falls.
Ah, shit. Oh, my pelvis.
But Carl grabs the garden hose and Russell grabs him, giving Mr. Fredricksen a good preview if he lets go.
Oh, you like that?
And as the clouds disperse, bro gets walking distance from Ellie's dream spot. So they get to walking, but my question is, what happens to Russell once they get there? Does bro just live with the old man? What happens when the food supply runs out? Meanwhile, we see an unidentified animal escaping any trap set up while getting chased by dogs.
Mister, I need to take a dump.
Then go take one.
Yes, fertilization. Mister, it's golden brown.
Ikezeki. Yeah, Then Russell finds footmarks and thinks it's a snipe and follows it using chocolate to lure it out.
Yeah, you like that? Oh, you a giant. I brought the snipe.
Oh, did you?
Ni hao ma.
As the big bird doesn't leave Russell's side. Shoo! Get out of here. And as they continue their journey, they hear some noises.
Oh, look, a dog.
What?
Shake. Yeah. Speak.
Bitch.
Fuck you.
And while the bird doesn't like the dog, the old man continues on his way as both the bird and dog follow. As it turns out, there are more dogs that can talk with the objective to find the bird. So Dog Alpha finds out the bird is with one of his subordinates, so he uses the location tracker placed on every dog to find and capture the bird. Meanwhile, a window breaks. You want the ball? You want some chocolate? Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
But he likes me.
And as the old man tries getting rid of them, he finds out he can't, as the dog is called Doug and the bird's named Kevin. And during the night, Carl bonds with Russell and finds out Russell's dad is a deadbeat and that he grew up in a single mother household.
He said he'll get some milk. Do you think he'll come back?
Why don't you go to sleep?
Okay.
And the next morning, they find out Kevin is a mother who's been trying to find food for her babies. And upon finding some food, Kevin decides to act like Russell's dad and leaves.
Rah, rah.
As they get trapped and taken by dogs against their will. And upon arriving, they get surrounded by dogs and meet Charles Muntz, who should be at least 20 years older than Carl.
My anus is out there.
As bro starts glazing another man and tells him how much his wife would have glazed him. Wanna come in? Would I? Meanwhile, Doug gets the cone of shame. So I relate to that dog, cause it's the
Failure.
Charles then confesses he's been chasing Kevin his whole life and how ridiculously impossible it is to catch the big bird.
Hey, that look like Kevin, my pet.
Your pet?
Yeah, he followed me for my chocolate.
Chocolate?
It's gone now.
As it's then revealed, Charles is a psycho who's killed many explorers for trying to take the bird away from him. Now, how would you like me to kill you? He funny.
Why are we leaving? I'm hungry.
Then bro sees Kevin outside the window as it turns out the bird never left Carl's house.
Oh.
I'm gonna nut. And with the duo trying to run away from the psycho, Doug shows them a shortcut out. And with Kevin trying to help them escape, Russell falls off the bird as the dogs try and get reparations for what Kevin's ancestors did to them in the past. But Doug comes in clutch as he continues to help them. Why, you little traitor? Come here, yeet.
Hachima.
Come on, we're nearly there.
Wee.
Oh yeah? Chomp.
Yeet.
Damn.
Splash.
Yo, I'm surprised Carl didn't break any bones in this fall, as Kevin is too hurt to go to its babies. So Carl helps the bird get to his home because he now hates Charles. Meanwhile, Charles uses the location tracker on Doug and goes after them.
My dad thought I had Down syndrome. Hey, Rook, your mama.
And as the bird goes home, it gets stopped by Charles and gets caught and roped. So they'd be like,
Oh no, we have to free him.
while Charles gets out and sets bro's house on fire like the psycho he is. Honestly, even if Charles brings the bird back to America, anyone who remembers him is either dead or close to it, so what's the point? Bro wanted to prove the hate is wrong, but does he not realize all his haters are dead? So he takes Kevin and leaves and decides not to kill them, which is pretty generous considering he's a psycho and the dogs could have ate them. And after Carl takes out the fire, Russell confronts him.
You just gave her away.
Does it look like I give a shit?
Master, don't be mad.
I never liked you dogs. I'm a cat person. Bad dog. Bad dog. So Doug leaves while Carl spends the entire night and morning to get the house where Ellie wanted, which is right beside the waterfalls. And with his life goal complete, Russell then expresses his frustration.
Hey, I don't want to be explorer. I want dim sum.
And with Carl getting inside, finally able to chill, he looks at Ellie's adventure book one more time and starts crying like a bomba clock for not being able to fulfill his promise when Ellie was still alive. But then he discovers Ellie filled out the empty pages of photos and memories of them together, realizing although Ellie's dream as a kid was to go on an adventure to Paradise Falls, as she found and married Carl, Carl became a new dream and a new adventure, that she didn't have any regrets and found fulfillment being with him. As this gave Carl closure and encouragement with Ellie's last message being, thanks for the adventure, now go have a new one. Then he'd be like,
So I wasn't a bad husband?
Meanwhile, Russell leaves in balloons to go free Kevin with no GPS.
No, he gonna kill you. Hiya!
So with the closure he got from Ellie, bro does not care about his house anymore, as his new adventure is to free Kevin and help Russell, as bro here knocks on his door again. The fuck? Doug!
I'm sorry.
So are you my dog or am I your daddy?
Oh, you my daddy? Yeah, daddy.
And then Russ somehow magically finds the ship, with the ship conveniently having open windows. And although he gets in the ship, he gets tied up straight away. Come here, you little shit.
But I want dumpling.
And with Charles finding out Carl is approaching, bro attempts to kill a child.
What the hell? That's not the dumpling I want.
You idiot, I told you he'll kill you. So bro saves Russell.
Ah!
I got you. Damn, you are heavy. How much chocolate you be eating? So I'ma keep you tied up because I don't want you eating all the food, alright? Fuck you. And bro tries to be James Bond.
Who wants the ball? Go get it!
Ah, shit. So the dogs inform Charles the bird escaped while Russell falls to his death for thinking he can help. Does anyone know where they are? And while mini fighter jets target Russell to take down his fat ass, we have a final battle between the elderly. As this man tries to hit it from the back, but the dog won't let you. So he goes yeet and slams the door, as Doug has to deal with Alpha and the others. So it says on Google, Carl is 78 years old. So if we assume Charles is at least 20 years older, then at 98 years old, bro is moving amazing for his age. And to be fair, if I lived in a ship for 6 decades with no wife or anybody, I'd go psycho too. As Carl then generously gives his teeth. And when Charles had the opportunity to give the final blow, Doug unintentionally moves the ship. Come on, Kevin, let's get out of here.
No!
Grrr. Have a cone.
What are you doing? Get him!
Sit your ass down, you ugly bitch.
Yes, Alpha.
I'm not Alpha, he's... Oh. Meanwhile, Russell steps up and attempts to kill those poor dogs that were just following orders.
Look, a girl. A girl? I love girls. Ah, shit. Doing, doing, doing. Doing.
And Doug reunites with Carl while Russell steers and brings the house. They try escaping, but bang, they hear gunshots. Wait a minute, this guy had a gun this whole time? Why didn't he use it? Bang. Oh, I'm gonna kill that kid.
No.
Hey, yo, where you at? Diabetes.
Yes, give it to me, Daddy.
Oh, no, you don't.
Ah.
Damn, I just killed a man. Who cares? And with everyone else safe, bro says goodbye to his house one last time. And then makes sure Kevin gets to her babies. Aww. And with Kevin vomiting Carl's stick, the duo gives a final farewell. So basically, they get away with murder and steal Charles' ship and all his dogs, as they head back to America with Russell becoming a senior wilderness explorer.
Sir?
I shall give you something more valuable than my life. The Ellie badge.
Wow.
So Russell gives him a hug and shows it to his mother.
Oh, good for you.
Yo, why do her claps look hella sarcastic? Like,
Oh, I don't care.
and they end up having a happy ending as this film is a solid 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching as I try my best to be more consistent. It's been your boy KC. And yeah, till next time.